Hi, this is Misha, and you just saw us firing something that I've had as a project for a very, very long time. This is my Romanian Cugir SAR-2, and now it has been fully converted over into a PA.86, or if you like, AIMS74 clone. Now, the original base rifle, the SAR-2, was imported from about 1999 through about 2003. And I purchased this rifle brand new. Actually, it came in as a special order because here in Arkansas you really couldn't find 5.45 rifles. But anyway, I ordered it in 2000 and I believe it was 2 or 3. And I wanted it as a kind of a end of the year project for myself when I was in college, finishing up one semester, and bought it for myself as kind of a gift with what little money I could scrape together at that time. Back then, the SAR-2 was just about the only 5.45 rifle on the market. Certainly, really the only factory-built one. I don't remember seeing any of the Arsenal SLR 105s at the time, and those came in very limited numbers anyway. Well, I've had this thing, as I said, several years now, and over time I've been meaning to convert it over to a PA.86. You've seen it in our few earlier videos. It still had this folding stock, which is the correct push button style. It's been on it for a while. I picked up an upswept charging handle bolt carrier from Arsenal K-VAR many moons ago. Got a bakelite Romanian grip on it. Have a lightly refinished AIMS74 lower hand grip, which is a little bit different contour than the earlier PM63 or Romy G grips, but very similar concept there. This is a Romanian upper bakelite handguard. For a long time I had the Bulgarian on, which looks basically identical, but there's a difference, mostly because I knew there was a difference. This has a Romanian 30-round steel 5.45 mag in it. In military service, that's what these used. Romania did not go to a polymer mag for their 5.45 gun. But the biggest change from when I had this before is I finally got around to installing the correct front sight base and muzzle brake. This sight base is threaded 22mm, and also it has the bayonet lug underneath it. And this muzzle brake, although it looks a lot like an AK-74, is different. For one, obviously it goes on 22mm threads, not 24. It is thinner and longer. That's why the bayonet lug is a little bit further forward on the sight base than it would be on an AK-74 type, where it'd be about here. So this is a little bit longer, so the bayonet sticks out just a little bit further. I know it's a relatively small change, but that means even though I bought this during the federal assault weapons ban, now this thing has been fully debanned. It has a threaded barrel again and bayonet lug. I have an original gas block with the accessory lug. I thought about having it installed too, but I thought, this gun runs really well as is. I didn't want to mess with the gas block, and the only difference would be having wings on this nub here, which would not do anything. You can't attach a bayonet to it. It was meant originally to attach a grenade launcher, which I don't have for some reason. So yeah, this is my SAR-2 converted over to a PA.86. The PA.86 is still today Romania's standard issue service rifle. It is not an AK-74 as such, even though it fires the 5.45 by 39 cartridge. Rather, what Romania did, Ratmill, who developed it, they took the PM63, which was an AKM type gun, and they reworked it to fire the new cartridge. This is why it still has a 45-degree style gas block and some other AKM holdover features. But this was developed in the mid-'80s. It went into service in 1986. and is still in service today. It it's an AK strength receiver gun. There was a RPK version too called the PM-93, which is also still in service, and it actually fed from 40 round mags instead of 30. But yeah. Now the SAR-2s were neat guns. They came in during the assault weapons ban, so no evil features. They would come in with thumb hole stocks, and Century would replace those with standard fixed wood stocks. What's nice about these is they have dimpled receivers, and they came in with high capacity mag wells, so no one had to go in and machine out the mag well, so it's even and correct and in spec. This gun has been extremely reliable all the years I've had it. It has probably close to 5,000 rounds through it, over 4 I know, because for the longest time this was the only 5.45 gun I owned, so anytime I'd buy a case of ammo, 1,000 rounds, it would go through this thing here. As time went on, after the assault weapons ban was lifted, I picked up other AK-74 types as they became available, and unfortunately this thing is set in the safe more than it probably should. So we were glad to get it out today, storm or no storm, rain or no rain, and it performed great as always. Having this muzzle brake on it, there was basically no felt recoil. It was very stable, very still, very easy to keep on target. So all in all, I'm very happy with this SAR-2, and it's one of the longest guns it's one of the guns I've owned for the longest period of time, so I've got a lot of memories tied up in this thing. Anyway, if you'd like to discuss SAR-2s or other Romanian guns, let's chat about them in the comments. As always, this is Misha, and thanks for tuning in.